Howdy folks, and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to take a break from all the educational content that I've been putting out, and we're going to examine a traffic stop that happened in Arkansas. Arkansas falls under the 8th Circuit jurisdiction for federal appeals. This incident occurred in Lowell, Arkansas. Officer Hicks of the Lowell Police Department stopped a blue Honda. From the moment he approached the car window, Hicks displayed an aggressive demeanor that, in my opinion, was unnecessary.
Hello. I'm Officer Hicks, Lowell PD. Stopping you for doing 40 and a 25.
40 on a 25?
Yes, ma'am.
That's not true.
It is true.
That's not true.
Okay. Do you have your license and insurance?
Do you have the,
Do you have your license and insurance?
I do have my license and
Okay,
insurance.
please produce it.
Do you have the evidence where I was running 45?
Please produce your license and insurance.
Do you have
Next time I have to ask, I'm going to arrest you for obstructing governmental operations.
that? You can't arrest me for
Yes,
that.
I can if you don't identify.
But do you have the...
Okay.
I will. I
All
will.
right. Step out. Nope, you wanted to play
Amber?
games.
Hold on.
Nope,
Hey,
you wanted to play
you can't
games.
do that.
Yes, I
Hey,
can.
you can't do
You wanted
that.
to play games?
No, no, no.
Get out.
Hey, you
Get
can't
out
do
of the
that.
car.
No, no, no,
Get
no.
out of the car.
No, hey,
Get out of the
I'm
car.
giving you my-
Get
I'm
out of the car.
giving you my ID.
Get out of the car.
I'm giving you my ID.
1394. Get out of the car.
I'm giving you my
Get out of the
ID.
car.
I asked for proof. I'm giving you
Get
my
out of the
ID.
car or you're
You
gonna
don't
get
need to do
tased.
that. You don't...
Hicks says, "Ma'am, you were doing 40 and a 25. The driver responded, "That's not true." When she said, "Show me proof, I was going 40. Hicks escalated very quickly. First, he threatened arrest. Then he drew his taser. Then, ultimately, he took the woman to the ground. Her demand for proof wasn't a denial of identity or refusal to comply, and Hicks wasn't required to explain the stop or show any evidence. So the question is, was this stop lawful? Did Hicks' confrontational approach violate any legal standards? Let's analyze this with currently available legal authority.
13 Trevor. Be on the west side of JB Hunt Corporate. 911 Zebra St. Mary. It's a blue Honda.
Damn.
Hello. I'm Officer Hicks, Lowell PD. Stopping you for doing 40 and a 25.
40 on a 25?
Yes, ma'am.
That's not true.
It is true.
That's not true.
Okay. Do you have your license and insurance?
Do you have the,
Do you have your license and insurance?
I do have my license
Okay,
and insurance.
please produce it.
Do you have the evidence where I was running 45?
Please produce your license and
Do you have
insurance.
that?
Next time I have to ask, I'm going to arrest you for obstructing governmental operations.
You can't arrest me for
Yes,
that.
I can if you don't identify.
But do you have the...
Okay.
I will. I
All
will.
right. Step out. Nope, you wanted to play
Amber?
games.
Hold on.
Nope, you wanted to play
you can't
games.
do that.
Yes, I
Hey,
can.
You can't do
You
that.
wanted to play games?
No, no, no.
Get out.
Hey, you
Get
can't
out of
do
the
that.
car.
No, no, no,
Get
no.
out of the car.
No, hey,
Get out of the
I'm
car.
giving you my-
Get
I'm
out of the
giving
car.
you my ID.
Get out of the car.
I'm giving you my ID.
1394. Get out of the car.
I'm giving you my
Get out of the
ID.
car.
I asked for proof. I'm giving you
Get
my
out of the
ID.
car or you're
You
going to
don't
get
need to do
tased.
that. You don't need
Get
to
out
do
of the
that.
car.
Hold on. You don't need to do that.
I got one trying to block me from the seatbelt.
I'm not trying to block you from the
She wouldn't let me
seatbelt,
get her
but,
out.
like,
She's
hold
just
on.
not
Hold on,
listening
hold
to
on.
instructions. She's probably about to get tased.
No, 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 no.
Get out.
You don't need to tase me, dude.
Get out.
Hold on.
Get out now.
Hold on. You don't need to tase me, though.
Get out.
And I'm coming back to work,
Get out.
man.
Get
You
out.
don't need to tase me. Hold
Get
on.
out.
You
Walk
didn't
back this way.
Hang up the phone, though.
13,
Hold on.
she's out.
Hold on.
Yes, put
Hold
your
on.
phone down.
You
You're
don't.
not.
No,
Shut up.
I just
Shut
need
up.
to talk-
Shut up. I'm done with you talking over me. Walk that way.
For what?
Now.
What for? Hold on,
Turn
hold
around.
on. No, 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 no. You don't need to forcefully. No, hold on.
You're
hold
gonna
on,
get
hold
taken
on,
to the ground.
Hold on, hold on.
Stop.
Don't do that. Don't do
Stop.
that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold
Stop.
on. Hold on, man.
Stop.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, fuck. No, I'm not
Get on the
doing shit
ground.
wrong. Dude.
You can't resist.
I know, but dude, I gave him my ID. I gave him
You
my
can't
ID.
resist.
I gave him
You
my
can't
ID.
resist. You can't
I know,
resist.
dude, but I gave him my
I
ID.
know, just stop. Just stop.
Like, I gave him my ID. Hold on.
I know, just stop.
Hey, can you go tell Amber that I'm being taken, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my ID is right there. I need my phone.
Just calm down.
Yeah, but like,
It's right.
14.
I know, but like, I gave him my ID. I asked him for proof that I was going 45 on a 30, which I wasn't.
You made that way bigger than it needed to be.
Yeah, but I was not going 45 on a fucking
Get
30. This is not necessary, man.
113, log 1 resisted.
I was not resisting, dude. I gave you my ID. I was not going 45 on a 30. Dude, I'm getting back to work.
Not anymore, you're not. You're going to Benton County.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was not going 45 on a fucking 30.
You're doing 40 and a 25.
No, you first said 45.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You can FOI the body camera.
Okay. And I asked you for proof.
You're under arrest.
Okay,
You're under arrest for obstructing governmental operations.
I was not obstructing
resisting
nothing.
arrest.
I was grabbing my wallet.
And speeding.
I was not speeding either.
Sit down. Your car's also getting impounded. The warning symbol, I worked on the taser. She got out, and then I said, "Hey, walk over this way." She's like, "Why?" And she's like, "I'm not, just argue with me, right?" Huh? So I went to go keep telling her. She wouldn't listen, and so went to go hands on. She pushed back, tensed up. So still tried to.
Who was the guy?
Security. I tried to armbar. It wouldn't work. She was tensing up because she's a lady. Still trying to go as easy as I can, and she wouldn't. So I leg hooked her, slammed her on the ground.
I saw that part.
Yep. So
what were you saying at first on the radio?
She wouldn't.
Seatbelt or?
Yeah. I went to go. I was like, so you'll see. So I went to go, tell her. Like, hey, you need. Or I told her the reason for the stop. She was arguing. I wasn't doing 40 and 25. I wasn't doing that. So, yes, you were. So, and then she's like, I want to see it. It's like, no. Do you have your license? We went back and forth for a little bit, and then she kept trying to argue about it. And so I was like, all right, get out, right? And so she wouldn't. So I opened her door, went to go get the seatbelt. Well, she blocked me from getting it. And so, yeah. So I was pulling the taser out. I hit the warning. She's like, all right, you don't have to tase me, dude. You don't have to tase me, dude. But then, in reality, I could have tased her with that one, but it just wasn't.
Yeah, the warning worked. Look at that.
Yeah, well, until we started having to wrestle on the ground.
Oh, yeah, there's that one.
No, I didn't check so.
Okay.
So.
Weird. Did you ever get a cut 11?
No.
17. Good job.
Thanks.
Hey, anything? Ben, you're good. You're good.
I don't know where her. Thanks, bud. Her glasses got bent up. 1327. 939-214-653.
Car's really clean.
Yeah, I don't suspect that. She's just speeding. Made it way bigger than it needed to be. Therefore, that'll be the subject I'm 15 with. So, okay. It's all taken care of.
Did you get speeding, obstruction resistant?
Yeah. So, question.
Yeah.
And this is, as I understand the policy, I would have been green light to taser. But want to understand in this specific scenario. So she finally gets out after the warning. I holster the taser. We're talking. She's arguing. I tell her to walk back this way. She refuses to do it. I go to grab her. She pulls away. And she starts. And I go to grab her again to armbar. She's strong arming it and won't comply at all.
Yeah.
But this one, I think I made the right choice.
That's active resistance, which in a situation you could, but like Garcia said, we shouldn't. I mean, you, a female, we shouldn't rely on the taser.
Exactly.
You can fight her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
But yes, that's active resistance.
Okay. That would fit the policy if somebody was to ask. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's cool. The warning that actually got her. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. She's like, oh, yeah. You'll see it on the body cam. Cool. Yep. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer her to Benton County.
Okay. All right. Good. I'll do your inventory. I'll email you, and then it's all in keys are in. It's not a push to start.
Yeah. 10-4. If you would assign me a CR for obstructing governmental operations. Wow. Hey, you want to see this?
So the first question we need to ask is, was Hicks justified in initiating the stop? Ultimately, the answer is yes, but let's figure out why. Terry v. Ohio, 1968, holds that officers need reasonable suspicion of a violation, like speeding, to conduct a traffic stop. Hicks claims the driver was traveling 40 miles per hour in a 25-mile-an-hour zone, which is sufficient, as upheld by United States v. Bloomfield, 1994, an 8th Circuit case affirming stops based on observed traffic violations. The driver's statement, "Show me proof I was going 40, was not a denial of her identity or refusal to provide her driver's license. It was a verbal challenge to the stop's basis. Houston v. Hill, 1987, protects verbal challenges unless they are physical and obstruct an officer's duties. Hicks wasn't obligated to respond or show any proof to the woman, such as radar data, on the spot. Davenport v. Alford, 2004, confirms officers don't need to disclose the reason for a stop during the encounter, and no Arkansas law requires immediate evidence to be disclosed to a driver at a traffic stop. The interaction intensified. The driver stated, "I'm giving you my ID," but continued arguing. Hicks responded, "Next time I ask, you're arrested for obstruction." Obstruction under Arkansas Code 5-54-102 requires willful interference. The driver's demand for proof and verbal argument doesn't meet this threshold. Per State v. Brown, 2004, an Arkansas case where verbal resistance alone was an obstruction. Her delay in providing ID while arguing gave Hicks some basis to press, but his immediate arrest threat seems very premature. The situation kept worsening. Hicks repeatedly ordered, "Get out of the car." The driver, still arguing with him, said, "I'm giving you my ID," but blocked his attempt to unbuckle her seatbelt. Pennsylvania v. Mims, 1977, permits officers to order drivers out of their vehicle during the stop for officer safety. Hicks' order was lawful, but his confrontational tone fueled tensions for sure. He drew his taser and activated its warning spark. Now, was this justified? Graham v. Connor, 1989, requires use of force to be objectively reasonable. The 8th Circuit in Brown v. City of Golden Valley, 2009, held that tasing a non-threatening suspect can be excessive. Verbal challenges and blocking a seatbelt aren't active resistance, like fighting or fleeing, suggesting the taser threat was a little disproportionate. After exiting the vehicle, the woman asked, "For what? I wasn't speeding." Hicks instructed her to walk away from the car. She hesitated, questioning the command. Hicks then grabbed her arm. She tensed and pulled back. He used a leg hook maneuver to take her to the ground, and then he cited resistance. Arkansas Code 5-2-610 defines resisting arrest as using physical force to oppose an officer, and tensing up may qualify, per State v. Shepard, 1990. However, Shackleton v. Eichenberg, 2012, an 8th Circuit case held that excessive force against a non-threatening suspect violated the Fourth Amendment. The driver, a woman offering her ID, posed no clear threat, making the takedown appear slightly excessive as well. In a radio conversation, Hicks noted he considered tasing her but used the warning, stating she blocked his seatbelt reach and strong-armed him. Lowell Police Department's use of force policy, consistent with national standards, permits tasers for active resistance, like fighting or fleeing. Kingsley v. Hendrickson, 2015, requires considering the suspect's size, gender, and threat level. The driver's minimal resistance didn't justify such force. Now, the woman was ultimately arrested for obstructing and resisting, and her car was impounded. Hicks remarked she made it bigger than it needed to be. His aggressive demeanor from the onset likely drove the escalation, and it's hard to argue that. Now, the body camera is critical. Hicks claimed it would support his actions. Scott v. Harris, 2007, prioritizes video evidence. If it shows the driver offering her ID and primarily arguing verbally, obstruction may not hold. Resisting could apply if she physically opposed, but the takedown's force could be excessive under Brown v. City of Gold Valley or Shackleton v. Eichenberg. I hope I'm saying those names right. In Arkansas, within the 8th Circuit, officers can stop vehicles for violation, but force must align with the threat. Show me proof isn't denial or obstruction, and officers don't have to explain stops or show proof on the spot at all, so don't ask them to. Hicks' confrontational approach, taser threat, and takedown appear questionable under Arkansas law and 8th Circuit precedents like Brown v. City of Gold Valley. The stop was likely legal and force is debatable. The body cam will be decisive and the court of public opinion will be held in the comments. If you faced a similar situation like this with an aggressive officer, tell me about it in the comments. I'd be curious to hear your story. And please subscribe to the Snarky Arky Libertarian. That's where I got these videos at. That channel will be located in the pinned comments in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.